Hello, hello. Sorry about being so behind, but everything decided to have technical difficulties at the same time, which you can see for some reason the screen decided to be way bigger. First, I was having trouble to get the game onto the other screen in the first place. It was not obeying the Windows Shift arrow key. But then I found that you can do F11 to change which window, which monitor the window's on. Right, I think that's lined up. But yeah, it's kind of warm, I guess, and a little chilly. Like my feet are always kind of chilly. Hard to keep them warm, even with fuzzy socks. But so I also added a new program to my setup, so that took a lot of time to get set up earlier, and then scrambling to make sure things are still working. I do not hear the game. Uh, Gonna have to add another one of these application audio captures. All right. That's still not doing it. To the headphones. Hold on. I gotta go to the Now, why is that so low? I set that. Oh, no, not that. This. Yes, game. I know. I'm trying to fix this. Game audio, monitor, and output. It's still not. Why is it not? Why is it not working? Why is everything not working? Oh no! At least I won't have to deal with this. No, I'm back. Yes. New toys and new technical difficulties. Alright, let's see if I use window capture instead. Why is there no audio? Eh. At least that's working. Um, hmm. Ah, about how I feel. I am selecting this window. And the game audio is not playing. Oh, that stupid nonsense again. Okay, hold on. Let me put this back the way it was. It's the stupid your window isn't selected so it won't play nonsense. Alright, game capture. Alright. You can hear that, right? I really hate Steam sometimes. Why do I have to have the window? Let's see if I can go back and get it to start again. That's not what I wanted. Let me just kill this for a second.
𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen.
Alright. Let me start it over. Because I'm annoyed at this. You hear voices talking? It's usually not a good sign. I'm in the wrong window again. And it won't move again. Why does this game hate me? It's flashing like it's trying to do something. You better not be doing that. Not a good idea. Maybe I should have left it alone. Now it's worse. Now it won't go back to the other. You're supposed to be able to push Window, Shift, Arrow key. Alright, who did what now? Shift, Arrow key, but that's not working. Now let me go to Options, Graphics. See, windowed. It's windowed. It should just go. But no, we can't be doing that. And it doesn't even obey the Windows key to let me move my mouse out of the program. I have to Shift Tab. I've never had to do for any other game. This game is just stupid. So let's me see about changing default monitor again. See if that moves it over. There we go. There. That's it. It is done. I'm not touching anything else. It'll be what it'll be.
𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 had apparently managed to
And
confuse
it's
the judge
still locked
by
in my
arguing
choice.
that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the ravens?
Waiting so long to play this game again might not have been the best of ideas because I have to remember which paths I took last time so I don't repeat the same path. Waste time.
Really very well made, weren't they?
That and remembering all the controls. Yeah, which was the grapple thing? Well, I got his shield off anyway.
Come over here.
Oh, that was poorly timed words. Poorly timed words. Let me just there should be a menu I can did it freeze? Seriously, did it freeze on me? I think it did. Yeah, it froze. Oh, well, this is gonna be a fun night. Let's see. Not even. I cannot get my mouse anywhere, and it's not even listening to Shift tab. It's not doing Windows tab. Oh, why me? I just wanted to have some, fun new thingies. It- No, gotta have technical difficulties. This game has to hate me. Uh, Alright, task manager, you're my last hope. Alright, there's stories. Alright, and try again. And wrong screen again. Even though Steam's on the other screen. The screen flashes like it wants to move it, but for some reason, the dumb game won't. Whoever. I think I need to leave a review and complain about this because it's ridiculous. Alright, switch main monitor again. And it didn't work. Alright, there we go. Now it's listening to that. Randomly decided to listen to the Windows shift. I wonder if it's because I'm in the overlay thing. Alright, let's try this again. Continue. Go after 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦.
𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 had apparently managed to
Filipino.
confuse the judge by arguing that
It's
he
just,
hadn't
where'd it
actually
go?
stolen a winged
The
horse.
window
He'd
just
only sold
disappeared.
it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the ravens?
It's still playing, but where did the window go? Did it go back to the bottom monitor? Not showing up there. Go here. Yeah. It's not anywhere. It's showing up in OBS, but that is it. What is wrong with this thing? Can I play it just... Yeah, that's too small. I can't do that. No, wait. I have another option. Not a great option. Uh, preview. Projector. There will probably be lag on, but I can see it. The big... Wait, now I don't hear it. Yeah, it is seriously... The window is gone. I'm doing the projector thing, the OBS projector thing. For some reason, the window just isn't anywhere, even though it's still feeding to OBS.
Come over here.
Oh, there's the button I was looking for. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna wait so long in between sessions of this game. Oh, this is more than just difficult. This is like straight up stupid. And there's plenty of posts in the community tab about this problem. And I've tried some of the fixes and they work sometimes, but like this is a whole new nonsense.
He thought. Why did it have to be wallabies?
What's wallabies got to do with this? Alright, that's the... So, okay, sword, grapple. Those buttons don't do nothing. I think the only tower defense type games I've played was the Iron Man real-time strategy ones. Yeah, the dash away thing, very important. Oh yeah, we gotta get these things. The enhancer. They enhance the other guys.
The ravens had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renato hoped the people were just hiding. wasn't his fault. They looked so breakable.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just fun. Why make them breakable if you don't want me to break them? You know?
Renato
Yes,
thought of the
welcome.
𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦
Thank
and
you
shivered.
for the support.
He had no business messing with ancient, cruel artifacts. What he needed was his friends around him. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Yeah, gotcha. I also forgot to change my monitors, my TV settings again, because everything's very dark. There, now I can see that there's boxes and bear and pots and haystacks. I couldn't see anything.
Alas, they had to bury him in a bucket. Actually, several buckets.
Ew. That didn't go well. Oh man, there's a lot more color now. I can see. Yeah, I do like to look back at them sometimes. See how it all changes. What influenced me at the time. See what can I unlock here. Hook dash. I have one skill point available. Yes. No, I can do this.
That could come in handy in a pinch.
Yes, more health. Definitely handy. Fire door. I can go through here now.
Ooh, what's there?
See, as you go through paths, you upgrade your weapons and skills, and when you go back, you can access more areas. Really? Gonna stop like that?
Renato wondered idly if people who had built these poles had really, really long tentacles.
It's a good question. I guess this is a time. Yeah, it was a time thing. Yeah, shield breaker. Alright, what can I have? Gems. I can remember the right buttons. So I have another gem here. Shield breaker. Alright, that's all I got. Alright, now I got 2 gems. Yeah, as much as I like Shadow the Hedgehog, this is a better implementation of the multiple pathways. This is the wrong direction. Like, it's a little more clever. Back over here. Now I'm kind of lost. Oh. That was close. On the right track now. Wonder what that little sound I keep hearing is. Is that a Steam notification? Oh no, move!
I should really look for another line of work, he thought. And then he died.
I saw it too late. I'm definitely disoriented from all the technical difficulties. Ah, wasting good pie. That apple kind of looks like apple.
I think this is yours, said Reynardo, but he couldn't hear his enemy's answer.
Whew. Exploding enemies have got to be the most terrifying. And horrifying. No, thank you. I try to stay, cool. Focused. That doesn't help to... I'm back at the beginning, aren't I? No idea which way I'm going.
And this is why heroes are called dashing, Reynardo said. Dashing? Get it?
Yeah, I'm just getting all the extra dialogue is what I'm doing. Not wandering aimlessly, I'm getting extra dialogue. Well, let's just jump down this random well that's glowing. Nothing could go wrong here. Glowing mushroom. Also known as foxfire. Oh, we got a chest.
Reynardo wondered who was leaving chests of sword crafting supplies around. He wanted to thank him.
I do wonder. I was out of dash, I guess. Yeah, I know I've died. Alright, I can switch swords.
Hey, I'm a firefox, thought Reynardo.
There's the dashing. Move! Move! Out of dash! There we go. The key to combat in here is keep moving. Don't engage with one enemy for too long. Switch between them quickly. You don't want to have time to get back on their feet.
He was in a... Ravens were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗧 first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗧. Well,
oh, that's the
unless
problem.
he really was a traitor, obviously. Then they'd probably pin a medal on his chest.
I could really use some health around here.
Fruit healing? Well,
And
it was the
there it
latest
is.
fad, but it seemed to work.
Ah. Wrong sword. Yeah, I don't have that one yet. That will be unlocked later. Move! It's easy to get locked onto an enemy. You know, the auto-locking thing. Hit! Run! There we go. This is gonna be like my most
Sometimes
deaths stream.
𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 really hated inanimate objects.
This music is really reminding me of Star Fox Adventures. Oh, look who it is! It's the bunny boy.
Dirty and bloody, Reynardo finally reached 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗧. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Reynardo recognized the cards. It was 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗧's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, we see this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture
Sounds
the
so
Emperor's
simple.
greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
That's what we did last time, so I'll go to the other one. I don't know.
To make the 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦, the transcendent emperor had wrapped an armature around the eye of a god. Reynardo had already let that armature slip away to save 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗧's life. But even its core, the eye torn from a god, surely they could fashion a great weapon from that. The core of the 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦? 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗡 was excited. That's an actual thing that we could just go and get. You've been busy. He sure had. Reynardo told him all
Yeah,
the things
busy
he'd been up
dying.
to. Soon they got to talking about old times, about wages they'd won and lost, and scrapes they'd barely got out of. It was good to be back with his friend. Reynardo grinned. He had a very good feeling about this.
Oh, look, it's magically back.
It's beautiful here, thought Reynardo. It was
Magically
nice to be
back
back
on
with
my
his old
laptop
war
stream.
buddy. All right. 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗧 was a traitor. But still, he was good company.
He's a scummy traitor, but I still like him. He's still a fun guy. See if I can... No. Yeah, it's doing that flash again, because it's trying to move it. But... it can't, for some reason. Refuses to let it. Uh, Let me try here. See if I can get it move again. Oh look, there's a bar up the top with the minimizer and maximizer, and it does nothing. Let's see, can I do that? Alright, now it's over there. Back to game. Get OBS back up. And it's not showing the window thing at the top, so we're good. And I need to click on this so I can... There we go, now we have... Okay, we got the audio. Like magic, it's back!
If only he had someone
Came
to break
back
the
to
ice,
me.
or convince it he was a friend.
Ah! Yeah, I have the wrong sword. So, this way. Just gonna bumble my way through this.
Hey! Hey, a workbench! He could try out his new bling.
I have new bling. Physical resistance. Oh, that's what I need. That's what I need. Could use some more health too. Oh, regaining health is pretty rare. Yeah, actually a struggle. Get your health back in here. Be gone, turkey. Perfect, right. Oh, you're still alive, huh? Just hanging on by a sliver. Alrighty. Oh, health from rocks. We got fruit coming out of rocks. And you'd think you'd be able to do something with that, but no. Apparently
There
not.
was something sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
Someone just spilled the lemonade. Well, let me go there. At least I'm collecting some health. Got half back.
Don't look down, he thought.
Just keep going. Nothing there.
Renato felt wrong all over. He could feel an almost palpable sickness in the air. And if the land could have tumors, they would look like these monstrous crystals. The forest was quieter than it had been. There were insects, but few birds, if you didn't count the ravens. Renato smelled sick animals and dying ones, but no healthy ones. And getting a bad feeling about this.
Oh, you are.
Maybe Lapina was right. Maybe they should have kidnapped Zenobia instead of coming here.
Well, it's too late for that now. We're in this. I got a thing. Bring 50 enemies closer. Alright. I got a gem, I got another gem. I'm getting a lot of gems all of a sudden. Teleport. That tree just popped in there.
It was definitely easier to fight inanimate objects.
Alright. Turn those guys off. My day is going alright. Alright, let's see what's over here. Looks like enemy, yep. There we go, gotcha. And even more. Oop. Oh, it's one of those enhancers. Gotta take them out. Hey! Oh, I'm not doing so good. Your last one, right? Yes. Alright, I got 5 health left. And there's the Sky Ripper.
As he held the radiant 𝗖𝗛𝗟𝗧,
Oh,
Renato
getting
felt
fancy.
queasy, like dozens of tiny worms were nibbling his insides.
Ugh.
It wasn't healthy to be so close to the eye of a god. How could he use it? He could take it to the observatory. The scientists there could tell him how to
throw it at the
harness
bad
its
guys.
ancient power. But honestly, Renato ached to get away from it. He brought the core back with him to the Farfarer. But honestly, Renato ached to be rid of it.
I get it. I got it.
Said 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦. I'll take it to the observatory. You attack the Imperial outpost. The Imperial outpost was a vital communications node.
Vital.
Taking it could shatter the Empire's ability to coordinate. And it would be full of secret plans and maps and maybe even rebel prisoners. It was a good target for a hero like Renato.
Yes, too good.
But what if this was a ruse so that 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 could get the core into the hands of the Empire? Was Renato ready to take that risk? Maybe it was better if he brought the core to the scientists himself.
Which would we choose? I've not gone down either of these pathways before. Take it to the scientists or attack the outpost. The crow-looking one, alright.
Trust me, Reynardo, you won't regret this. I'll treat the core like it was my own baby daughter. As the
That is a
Farfarer dived
weird
towards
thing
the
to say.
Nexus, 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 was jumping up and down with excitement. Stop rabbiting around, Reynardo said. 𝗥𝗨𝗟 just stared at him. The moment the ship landed, 𝗥𝗨𝗟 leapt off the ship.
That is a weird thing to say. About a weird, powerful gem thingy.
As 𝗥𝗨𝗟 vanished into the wilds of the Nexus, Reynardo vaguely remembered 𝗥𝗨𝗟 had a baby daughter, didn't he? And he told her mother he was going out to get some Easter eggs, and he'd never come back. But Reynardo was relieved not to carry the core anymore. He was already feeling better. And who knows, maybe this time 𝗥𝗨𝗟 would get it right. And if Reynardo could take the outpost, he'd have access to all the Empire's communications in the sector. Right?
So 𝗥𝗨𝗟 went for milk and didn't come back?
If they didn't want their things broken, they really ought to make them stronger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, we gotta... One of, most of them are bluish, but then the stronger one's greenish. Interesting difference. Since ravens have that,
This thing
sheen to their
really
feathers.
needed a roof.
Railing at the very least, you know. Some simple railing. Alrighty.
It would be fun to throw healing fruit at people. They wouldn't know whether to be mad or not.
Ha ha! That would be quite funny. Like, why are you mad? It helped you. Made you feel better. Yep, wrong sword. Do 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 do. Any health in here? Nope. It's not even. Oh boy. Yeah, that wasn't going to go
Guess
well.
now I find out what's next, he thought.
It's so simple and blunt. You have died. No skill points available. Well, it is about break time, so I'm not gonna be able to finish that fight before then. If I can switch this off, because it's been giving me fits. I'm gonna have to do it that way. Alright. Alright. Break time. I'll see you in a few. Alright, we're back. Now let's try to take these guys out. And there they are. This is the most dangerous one. Well, that was close. Don't want to let him corner me. And yes, you basically gain chaos control in this
Renato
game.
caught his breath. His joints still hurt, but he couldn't feel the poison in his system anymore. He'd let the armature
That's
slip out
pretty
of his
good.
hands to save his friend 𝗥𝗏𝗟. Of course he had to let 𝗥𝗏𝗟 take the core. The rebellion needed every man doing his duty. And the rabbit would be no good taking on an Imperial outpost, right?
Nope. Whoa.
He wished there were more pylons he could use the hook on. They really needed to construct additional pylons.
I guess.
Renato had rescued 𝗥𝗏𝗟 because he was an old friend. And then he'd sent him off with the poisonous core. And he'd probably bungled the mission too. What had he been thinking? That he'd have a romp in the Imperial outpost?
Ooh, a workbench. Did he have any jewels he hadn't tried out?
He had.
Well then, I suppose I will check that out. Okay. Rare loot by 1, that's barely anything, honestly. That's pretty important. And higher chance. What I need is health. Can't get over there from here. More enemies. They never end. Move, move! Oh dear, I'm toast. Yeah, in more ways than one. Well, possibly not. Nope, I survived with 5. Oh, never mind. Or I still survived.
Renato took the outpost with a song in his heart. Soon, he was stuffing his sack with key messages from and to the fleet.
Yay, I survived.
Toad chortled a new message. The observatory had been sacked by ravens. 𝗥𝗏𝗟 and all the scientists had been taken to the mountains. Why? Why had he trusted 𝗥𝗏𝗟 again?
It's a good
And now
question.
The Empire had the core. Renato hailed the rebel base to warn them. But their far speaker didn't crowd back. Was the base under attack too?
We have another choice. rescue 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗏 or see what is happening at the base. Any choice is as good as the other at this point.
Who knew what was going on at the base? But he knew what
We'll
the
get
Ravens
through
would
them
do to
all
𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗏
eventually.
if Renato didn't rescue him fast. Well, actually, he wasn't exactly sure. It kind of depended on whether 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗏 was a traitor or not.
Yeah, true.
Renato just couldn't bring himself to believe that. What are old friends for, if not to need rescuing every few days? Renato felt a twinge of doubt. Should he have gone to the base? No. Logically, wherever they'd taken 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗏 was probably where they took the core, right?
Yeah, we don't want
Why
that in their
couldn't 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗏 have
hands.
just for once not got himself captured? Was that too much to ask? He shouldn't be too hard on the rabbit. No, he meant well, and he was insanely brave. You had to admire that.
Was he? Is he? I don't know, I have my doubts.
He'd once met a pirate captain who used hooks to get around his ship. Oh, what was his name again?
I don't know. Whatever could it be? Uh-huh. More enemies. And I'm dead. Because I had 5 health points left. At it again. They only give you like half back. You don't get filled full up. And they do that slow down thing. It's kind of cool, but it's, you know, it's like, I want to move. And down.
Where were they holding 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗏 anyway? There was no sign of him or the ravens who'd captured him. Just rocks and snow and the usual scouts. No sign of the core either. Was this a wild rabbit chase? Oh, trust 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗏 to screw up even getting captured. But what was this rebellion for anyway? Well, 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗏 was a useless goof. But he was a friend. If friends didn't matter anymore, what was the point of winning this war?
Good point. You know, if he wasn't a scummy traitor. Probably. Down.
Renato wondered
Go
how his
down.
mistress was going to get all these bloodstains out of his tunic.
Well, it's a red tunic to begin with, most of it, so just wear red. Dye it red. You don't have to worry about it. So many options. Go this way first. Oh, that gets me past this door. Can't go that way.
Renato had always wanted a flying carpet. This was more like a flying tabletop, but it would do.
It's more sturdy, you know. Yeah, like I was saying, it is so hard to get health in this game. Come on. Move. Shield didn't do you anything now, did it? Didn't do you no good.
This could be the new aerobics craze. Am I right?
I don't know about that. I do wish we weren't so zoomed out. Like, he's so small on the screen. Be hard to keep track of. It's hard to focus on it. Doesn't help that my eyes are doing that unfocused thing they do. I have to purposefully force my eyes to refocus.
He was practically sure he'd find something useful in one of these things.
Yeah, I already found some fruit. See? I got some. I got quite a bit of health back. Like, 3/4. Alright, let's go up. Ting, ting, ting. I don't like the looks of these stairs. They don't look too sturdy. None of this is sturdy. And that'll break the ice, yes. Yep. So I can get across. Cover that back up.
The rebellion would soon be engaging the Imperial
I'm
fleet
full
in a
up
desperate
now.
battle. All Reynardo had done was save a friend. It didn't feel as good as he'd hoped.
That means there's a big fight up ahead. Give me all this health back. I just don't like breaking them. Oh, the fire and cards and bird feathers, raven feathers.
At the end of the mountain path, Reynardo came to a clearing. There was a campfire, raven feathers, and Lepino's lucky deck of cards. Well, that wasn't good. Reynardo hoped Lepino would not try to cheat his captors at cards. Ravens were much better than weasels at counting, and they had a very poor sense of humor.
Then, he saw what he had hoped never to see. Fresh scraps of rabbit fur. Ragged and bloody, ravens would eat anything.
Uh-oh. Who?
Reynardo screamed at the sky.
I will avenge you! The rebels had assembled their fleet. Ahead, the clouds were dark with Imperial ships. If he could reach the Emperor before the rest of the rebels did, maybe he could settle this without too much bloodshed. He set sail, and the Farfarer shot forward.
Well, this is it. It's fight. It's go time. It's the final fight.
Poor Lepino had never been a great warrior. The mad rabbit was good for a lark and a laugh. And a pint. The thought of ravens eating him made Reynardo furious. The way they were eating up the land. The way the Emperor was eating up the people with his new, bloodthirsty ways. He would make them all pay.
All of them. Big firestorm. But now we have
This sword from
new
the
sword.
North was really useful for making popsicles.
Ooh.
And verticals.
Birds. Birdsickles. Now we have an ice blade. We no longer have the firestorm blade. Sad. That for sure. They were gonna show up there, but probably no. Alright, what do I want to upgrade this time? Combo? Dash? Freeze time for everyone but Renardo when countering an attack at the last second. I could remember how to counter an attack. Faster. The only thing I can what can I afford? Is there any 3? No, there's nothing I can afford. Oh wait, this. Wrong button. Happens when you have multiple
Always
systems.
Wanted to do that.
Alright, what we got here? More ore. Fight time. One of you troublemakers.
No one could beat Bernardo at hot potato.
Ah! Chaos control! Hot coals. Any health? There we go.
Think of all the artisans he was creating employment for.
Ah!
Truly, he was a job creator.
Ah! That's one way of looking at it. Not sure they would look at it that way. Alright. I don't understand the point of the boards there. Alright. More fighting. Get these guys out of the way. Oh no, you don't. Alright. Something in the boxes? Nope. And no. Not a thing. See what I'm talking about? They're stingy. They're stingy.
What did you do if one of these platforms stalled?
Wait. You do nothing. There's nothing you can do. You know, the way some of these ravens are bluish and some are greenish. Just like
He had given up
how the black arms are sometimes. Some are bluish, some are
the
greenish.
armor, the core, the gem, and even Zenobia. He loved 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦, he realized. And now the rabbit was gone. A hero looks out for his friends, even when they're gone. He would send 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗧 an honor guard of ravens to serve him in the halls of the valiant. He would avenge him.
And y'all thought I was gonna go a whole stream without mentioning the Black Arms. Should have known better. There we go. Already broken stuff here. Anything in here? No? Or I need health. Stingy, stingy, stingy. Oh well. You get, you know. You don't have to start over.
You got such delicious looking eyeballs.
What?
What's the lead, Raven?
Ew.
Thank you, I think, said 𝗥𝗏𝗟𝗏. It never hurt to be polite.
Well, I'm dead now, so maybe it does. It's an unhinged thing to say. $19. I'm down to 19. And no healing fruit in sight. Oh. Good thing I hit the wrong
Sort of
button.
yanking his own chain, wasn't he?
Not doing so great, but I'm getting there. Chaos control! Oh, I saw that too late. I saw that too late. Boom to your doom. Help 25 explosive raisins do just that. Alright, got that. Did I get them all? Alright. To enter.
Finally, he reached the Emperor's ship. And there was 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗧, surrounded by ravens. He was alive. They'd eaten some other rabbit. I'll save you! He shouted with joy and flung himself at the ravens. "Aw, you shouldn't have," said 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗧 when the last raven was down.
Reynardo threw his arms around his best friend.
"I had to come. I love you, man. You really, really shouldn't have," said 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗧. And Reynardo felt a rather sharp pain in his back. As he collapsed, 𝗨𝗨𝗟 took the dagger out of Renado's back and wiped it off on Renado's sleeve.
He's no rabbit. He's a dirty rat.
Hero. Brave Renato, epic Renato, super sexy Renato. I'm sick of it.
As Renato died, all he could think was, damn it, fooled again.
Well then.
And just like that, he was alive again, and back on the Farfarer, still fleeing burning 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦. The book was still open before him.
I got
So,
wind essence.
The book was a portal. It took you to the future when your destinies would branch. He had failed and died 3 times, and he hadn't learned anything new this time. He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
It's been a while. Gotta do all the paths anyway. Alright, so we got that one just now. Rescue 𝗨𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦, find the core, attack the outpost, rescue 𝗨𝗨𝗨𝗨 again. This one was rescue 𝗨𝗨𝗨, find Zenobia, accept 𝗨𝗨𝗨's plan, and do not take Zenobia to the interrogators. And this was find the gem, find the core, attack the outpost, and meet the council. Council. Alright, so 𝗨𝗨𝗨 is a traitor. We know that. And the 𝗥𝗨𝗟 stone corrupts anyone who uses it. Alright.
But he was starting
Continue.
to feel like he was getting the hang of this. There was a way
I
through
did
to victory.
2 last time,
He could
so I'll
feel it.
get through
He
2
just
today.
had to keep running the path of destinies. With that, the book fluttered back to the beginning, and he fell into it.
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces
Game
of the
changer.
𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗪 had surfaced. Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the lost gods could defeat the Emperor.
Surely.
Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The 𝗥𝗨𝗟 stone was hidden there. It was a dangerous artifact.
𝗥𝗨𝗟.
It could corrupt its user into a bloodthirsty monster. Maybe he could find a way to use it, to take its power without surrendering to its wickedness. And also, his old friend 𝗨𝗨𝗨 needed rescuing. Of course, Renato had a pretty strong suspicion.
Pretty
𝗨𝗨𝗨
strong
betrayed the
suspicion.
rebellion.
He
Could
stabbed you.
Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
He stabbed you dead. I think that's beyond a pretty strong suspicion. Let's go here.
But the 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗪. The
The
transcendent
𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗪. This sounds
brought
cool.
them to light. This emperor, 𝗖𝗛𝗛𝗧𝗏 III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he
His name is
somehow
𝗖𝗛𝗛𝗏.
summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Renato could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
As he set foot on the island, Renato couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was 𝗨𝗨𝗨𝗨 still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens.
Yeah,
Did
champagne.
ravens drink champagne?
Who knows?
Did rabbits? Renato felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it.
Hee
Why
hee.
had he chosen the 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗪?
Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗪 was a long shot.
Sounds like Sonic.
He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
We'll see. We'll see. Now I see the thing at the bottom of the screen. It shows me how much dash I have. I've been missing that. That's why I keep trying to use it when I don't have any. The chaos control, a little chaos snap actually. Ooh, shiny, fancy. It's this again.
Ha! Bet you never saw that coming.
Nope, he did not. Oh dear. I thought I was faster. I thought I could do it. Am I even supposed to be going this way? Cause that's, where I went last. That's the first time I was here. I went that way.
What were these poles exactly? Parking meters from the time of the
Parking meters. Parking meters. Oh, I got something for going that way. This is where I came. Yeah, so this is the way to go, I guess. Want to make sure. I am overly familiar with this corridor.
What was the point of this gate? Did they think no one would notice the lever?
That's a good question. Very good question. Alright, wait for them to come back and then turn around. Got him.
The people who had built this castle, did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls?
Maybe that's why they built the castle.
Or so the legend said. As the transcendent emperor had fought the lost gods, thousands and thousands had died. But Reynardo had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one.
Ooh, ice. I can get through here now.
Or I could go that way, he thought.
Yeah, I could go this way. Since I have that option now. I like the glowing crystal technology. Down you go.
For a moment, Reynardo wished that somebody had been watching.
Well, you're in luck, Reynardo. Sure somebody's watching. Or will be watching. And we just go back. That was just an extra side. Take you down first. And you run away. Get me in the back. That was an invitation for you to do the same. It is so easy to get locked on one enemy and just ignore everyone else. That gets you in trouble. At least they have the explanation point to warn you that it's about to attack. Yes, new powers. Maybe after I find some health. Fruit in a bench. In a bench, how? Yeah, not this time. Not yet. Patience. Strike. Foxes are mostly ambush predators. Alright. Gotcha. Boop, 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 boop. Got you. Got you. Got 'em all. The world building of this game is pretty cool. Even though they kind of do, not kind of do, they do Ravens dirty.
Ah, a puzzle. Renata loved puzzles. Except when he couldn't figure them out.
Yeah,
On the
naturally.
other hand, if there was a puzzle, it was probably meant to keep people away from something good.
Alright. What's over here? Enemies. Of course. It's nice when the exploders take out other enemies. Didn't even let him get up. And we have a chest. We have treasure.
He could sense the jewel's power. He had a feeling they were gonna be great friends.
Ehehe.
That
Yes.
had been his mistake before, thinking he could win a battle of wills with an ancient evil all by himself. He had to be cleverer than that. Or braver. Or something.
Yes, something. Should have no problem being clever. Alright, what do I get? 1 skill point. Acting like I can unlock something, but I cannot. Oh, you can add. Okay. That wasn't quite. I don't think that's quite what I was supposed to do. There it is.
There it was. Skyripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway.
The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart. a core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach.
Another
Zenobia had
island.
just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all.
No,
He'd
no
already
sense.
sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
For some inexplicable reason. I'm just gonna go for the gem.
No-brainer. He'd sacrificed his old friend 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 to get the
Maybe.
armature. And the armature was useless by itself, only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end. He would have to choose the greatest good, no matter how much it cost him.
Greatest good.
Zenobia. Well, he would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core.
Looks like a candy.
Doubt sunk in before he was even out of sight of the Farfarer. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? It was the sort of path he'd always avoided. The path of responsibility, of seriousness.
Seriousness.
Grown up? He didn't feel grown up. He'd made this decision from his gut, like he always did. Somehow, he'd impulsively decided to stop being impulsive.
Ah!
Did that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. Makes sense. I mean, this is kind of impulsive. Which way? Which way? I don't even know. Just dive down here. Why not? What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Do, 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 do. Green.
There was something sour in the air.
Sour.
Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time. In this chest, there were woodcuts of amazingly beautiful vixens wearing no clothes at all.
Oh!
And something more useful.
Alright. Come at me. I'm into the swing of things. Back! I guess I did say it.
He didn't have anything clever to say. So he died.
Feels like a conversation. Hey! Face me! To my face! They just stop getting surrounded. Stay on the end. There we go.
I pick you.
And I died immediately. Back to it. Do they are there different enemies each time? Like the big glowy thing's not here. Pick the feathers off 500 dead ravens. Well then, I don't think I want those feathers. Gotcha. Alrighty.
There were fewer and fewer trees. There were only these huge crystalline growths. Had those been here before? He no longer heard birds except for the feverish cawing of the ravens when they attacked. He couldn't smell the small animals of the forest. The mice and rabbits. Where had they gone? And he was getting hungry too. This was an unhealthy place to be.
Hey, everything is going bad, and I'm hungry.
You know what? Don't worry about it.
Ah! You won't be needing that. And it heals, that's why you gotta take them out. Because it will heal the other guys. And you have to re-kill them. You thought wrong. No health items, nope. Here it is.
The 20-sided core made him feel physically
20?
sick. Once he had sneaked into a temple of the dark arts and he hadn't liked what he smelt and saw there. This felt like that. As quick as he could, he wrangled the 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 into the armature. The wheels began to spin, then glow. The sick feeling quickly spun away. Now he only
we
felt
neutralized
sad.
it.
He had lost good friends for this war apparatus.
Maybe 𝗨𝗪𝗻 wasn't such a good friend. Yeah, that made him feel better. He carried
He's a
his
dirty
pride
traitor.
back to the Farfarer. Now he had to make his next move.
There was a key Imperial outpost on the Nexus. If this really was some sort of super weapon, he could use it to wreak havoc on the enemy.
Havoc.
If it wasn't, well, better to know that before the final battle. But maybe he should show it to some scientists first. There was an observatory on the Nexus. Maybe he should go there before he fired it.
I see. Go to the scientist this time. Why not?
If you've just assembled a weapon out of legend that can exile gods from the world, you'd want to have a scientist or two look at it. And even if he disagreed and he had time, he could ask 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 himself. Yes, the observatory would be his objective. Why had the parts of the 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 only surfaced now, thousands of years after the Transcendent Emperor had dismantled it? The mad Emperor 𝗖𝗛𝗛𝗏 had performed terrible, bloodthirsty rituals to invoke the lost gods. Was that why these ancient artifacts were rising out of the ground? How perfect, then, that the 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 would reappear to be his destruction.
𝗖𝗛𝗛𝗏. It really should have known. Be gone.
There was an inscription. Praise the sun.
Huh? What we got in here? Still no health. I knew it! I was like, it's not happening, but as I go to leave, it does. And I'm down to 3 health points.
Was exactly what the rebellion needed. They were
Legendary.
the once kind emperor had become a tyrant, but his ravens stayed loyal, for he fed them his victims, and the other animals were too frightened to rebel. Renato shuddered at what the emperor was trying to do. To bring back the lost gods, the Black Harvest, the Black Sun? No. He would stop that toad, no matter what
The Black Harvest. What in the world is that? What's the Black Sun?
There's a cat in this one. And something useful.
Ah! 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 How is the cat still alive? Can't get across there. Guess I go back. Man, is it getting cold? And no health.
Renato had found his game changer. He would ignore all distractions and focus on the Sky River.
Focus.
Where was a workbench when you needed one?
Right here.
Never mind.
Energy on kill. I need to keep that. That's useful. What does energy on kill mean? I mean, that's useful. Yeah. I need like a health gem. That's what I need. Oh boy. And I'm dead.
Was the cake? We've been promised cake.
Oh, the cake! Cake is alive! And it's break time! I'll see ya in a few. Yeah, that button. Alright, we're back. Let's go do something else. Oh. There we go. And watch the fireball. Oh. Hey. I think I went right between those two. And I took that to the face.
What was really fun was hooking yourself onto a moving ship.
I'm sure. The shield breaker is really invaluable as far as I'm concerned. Because then you don't have to stop and do the little grapple thing, which slows you down. Could make the difference between winning and dying. Yes, control! Oh, no you don't. Get out of here.
You know, you don't smell any better when you're dead.
Well, no, that's generally the case. Smell worse, usually.
There was an engraving. Maximum capacity, 130 people.
I don't buy that. No way you're getting that many on here. Ten would be pushing it. I don't know if I would get on with one other person, because you never know. They might be feeling silly that day and push you off.
Renato was thrilled. The scientists seemed to think he'd put the Skyripper together right. But one toad was worried.
Yeah, the Skyripper could tear a hole in existence itself. There are invisible strings that tie the universe together. If the Skyripper cut one, the hole would widen and widen until our whole existence fell into it.
Another
That
toad
sounds
sighed.
bad.
Irving still believes in string theory,
At least go see 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦. Yeah.
said the worried toad.
He knows more than anyone else has forgotten about the Transcendent Emperor.
If anyone could tell him how to use this weapon safely, it would be 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗡.
A
It was
toad
he
with
who had told
facial
Renato
hair.
how to find it in the first place. But maybe he had to give up on using it as a weapon. Maybe he had to go to the secret rebel base and ask the generals there what he could do with a weapon that he dared not use.
Let's go to the toad.
Well, he should have known he'd have to consult 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗡 again. The scientists at the observatory were smart enough. But what did they know of the Transcendent Emperor? He hoped it wouldn't delay him too long. The rebels had scheduled the final battle soon. Every day they delayed risked the exposure of the secret base. And some soldiers were already drifting back to their homes and families. 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗡 would fix the Skyripper for him. And then he would win the final battle.
Maybe. Nice cloud painting.
Maybe it was the cold. But after a few steps, Renado's optimism started to slump.
What if 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 couldn't help? Did Renado dare use the Sky Ripper? Oh, he hated that he had chosen this path. It was so much simpler to rescue friends and attack enemies, even if some of those friends were more trouble than his enemies. Some of those enemies had been friends before and might be lovers after. No, okay, it wasn't all that much simpler, no. Physics made his brain hurt. That, at least he was sure of.
His mother had never let him wave his sword around at home. He guessed he was still compensating for that.
Ah! And I'm dead. What's the point of having a sword if you can't wave it around? Oh, no you don't. Taking you guys down. My move! Oh, no you don't. He's just gonna stand there while the other guy blows up. I mean, if you're gonna blow up, I guess it doesn't matter.
Renado had learned so much. It was time to turn it into something he could use.
Let's see if I can break those things now. If they got any health. Nada. 7. Just 1? No. Ice door.
There had to be something useful in these things, didn't there?
What I'm saying. It's what I'm talking about. Satisfying sound of rock breaking away.
That was always a rush.
Yeah, the panic of you're gonna fall and die. Definitely a rush. Water essence. I wonder if you can drink that. Nothing. Still nothing. Giving me plenty of ore, but no health.
This was much easier than free climbing.
Well, yeah. Can't break nothing while I'm fighting. That explains why I couldn't break those barrels before. That was weird. Down you go. Somehow managed not to get hit
Tried
once.
to focus on the now. The ravens
now.
seemed everywhere all the time. Where did they hatch from? Were there giant raven hatcheries somewhere, or did they have families? Ooh, he didn't want to think about raven mummies raising their darling raven chicks. Yeah, 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 would help.
Why
He would
not?
make Renado feel better about using the Sky Ripper. And then Renado wouldn't have to worry about ravens ever again.
Go straight for the healer.
checked to make sure his sword was still working. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Still working. Funny how a sword does that. Still works. There we go. And still no hell. Down. We're just kind of standing there.
And that is how we do it, said Renato to himself.
Still no fruit. Dead. Hey, was that a fruit? A little late for that. Yeah, it does sound like encounter music in Star Fox Adventure. Which, at some point, I do need to stream Assault. I haven't done that yet. I should make a list of everything I haven't streamed yet, so I can keep better track.
This chest smelled kind of funky. He hoped he didn't get it in his clothes.
What do you mean funky? What was in there? As far as I can go that way. Oh dear. Wait, that's a fruit? Hope I haven't been leaving any behind. I didn't see it. Do 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 do. Ting ting. Ting ting ting. Ting ting. Wow 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 wow. Some of these fires are lit and some are not. Interesting. They only have enough fuel for some of them. Now, these stairs especially should have railing, and look at that drop. Go either way. Oh, ice door. Good choice.
There was a pleasant breeze coming through that door. Had it been closed before?
I just opened it. Ooh, what have we here? Dear Zenobia, do you remember that expedition I have sent to the depths beneath the islands? They have returned. Well, 3 ships have returned, out of the 8 I sent. Of course, I mourn the losses, but the knowledge the survivors brought back is invaluable. What they have experienced is incredible. The air gradually grows denser and more turbulent until it becomes a suffocating, bone-crushing thunderstorm. But the islands keep stretching for miles below the surface, and they have roots that radiate downward far beyond sight. The islands are alive. This is the proof I was looking for. The thick air of the depths keeps them afloat. And in the depths they find their sustenance. Do they have a conscience? Are they aware of our existence? Or are we merely parasites that they ignore or tolerate? I must prepare another expedition. This time I will go myself. I need to see this wondrous world of the endless deep sky. Ugh. I hope you will visit me before I leave. I would like to hear more about that new friend of yours, Reynardo. With love, Father. Oh boy. Old message from
Reynardo smashed.
𝗖𝗛𝗟𝗘𝗦 to Zenobia. Yes! Control! This is the ultimate! I am down to 1 health point! It's getting ridiculous. Ooh, 2 chests. What have we here?
The rock felt hot in his hand. He could feel its secret power.
Secret power? Secret stone? Bling Master. Ooh, shiny. Find a level 3 gem. Any workbenches around here, perhaps? If I can make use of it. No, I want to break the thing.
As for the gate, well, he could take her or leave her. Sorry, it's better to do.
Is the narrator talking to us directly now? Oh.
The rebels were counting on Reynardo.
There's no 4th wall.
Knew what he was doing.
There aren't any walls. Ting! Ooh! Health. No energy. Toe! Down to 1 health. I stubbed my toe and I'm dead. Just straight up dead.
Once you try it, you're hooked.
Oh. Oh. Alright. Guess I'll do this because it's... Ooh, stamina. I need to do that. Next health point, points I get, I'm using them on health. I'm not doing too bad. I'm making it. I'm managing.
𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 had never let him down.
Yeah, of course I can make it work better.
But when Reynardo explained about the strings, 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦 grew thoughtful.
Oh, strings, you say? Well, the Arcana do speak of the ties that bind the world.
He drew many intricate symbols in the dirt.
Yes.
Calculus.
According to my calculations, each time you fire, I'm afraid there's a 1 in 120 chance you'll destroy the universe.
That's pretty good odds. That's like rolling, what, 21 dice and they all come up 6. What are the odds of that?
What? No! It's more like 2.716s in a row.
Anyway, with those odds, it won't happen if I use it just once.
Yeah, no, that's not right. Each time you use it... Okay, look, just don't use it ever.
All right, I guess.
As he
He
sailed away from the
guesses.
mountains, Bernardo could see clouds darkening. Rain? No. Ships. Imperial ships, swarming thick as bees.
But
This
no
was
honey.
it. The big battle. They could not afford to lose this one.
Nope.
What if it did not go well? What if he had to use the Sky Ripper? Could he gamble the universe? On the other hand, what were the odds of rolling 21 6s in a row?
The frog said it was more like 2.16s.
The battle was not going spectacularly well. What had the rebels been thinking? They'd
Hello.
been thinking he would bring the Sky Ripper, or the 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗧, or that he'd sideline Zenobia somehow, or turn her. Couldn't he use the Sky Ripper just once? After all, if chances were 1 in 128, that meant he'd for sure be okay the first time. They'd get worse each time he used it, but the first time would be okay, right? He wasn't sure that it was right. So he didn't fire the Sky Ripper. He just brought it along, in case.
Void blade time. I'm doing alright. Alright. New sword. Purple. I still have only 1 health point. And very low chance of finding any healing fruit because this game is stingy. I go this way this time.
Maybe I should follow my nose, thought Bernardo.
You follow your nose. See which way it goes. Energy. That's all I can find is energy, not health. You can run pretty good up such big stairs. Such large steps.
This stone was incredibly valuable. Bernardo could sense it. Also, it still had its price tag.
Price tag. Oh, hey. Go wait for it to come. There we go. No boxes. No boxes. Alright.
Someone had told him the odds didn't change just because you'd had a streak of good luck. His gut told him that was wrong, though. He always listened to his gut. On the other hand, 128 chances to win, but one of them would destroy the universe. Ooh, that seemed a bit serious.
You think?
Maybe he could defeat the Emperor without firing the Sky Ripper. Maybe he could bluff, but with a real weapon. Like in cards, when you had 3 knaves, but you pretended you had a fizbin. That could work.
No idea what he just said, but okay. If I always listened to my gut, I'd clear out the fridge.
Bernardo wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles.
If I listen to my gut, I get indigestion from eating too much. How did I survive that? I am locked in. Took me like 2 hours to get that way, but I am locked in. And more energy and no health as usual.
A very clever engineer named 𝗤𝗛𝗟𝗘𝗦 got his start making floating platforms. Not many people knew that.
What? Oh no. But yeah, I'm dead. Ah, I'm dead. Let's try that again, shall we?
Ravens didn't smell any better dead than I'd have thought.
Not much does. Wait. Oh, that I was so lucky. So lucky. How do I get over there? Oh, okay. Do, 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 do. Come on. And more. Their solid, glowing eyes do give them a black arms quality, along with the dark blue and dark green tints. So I can just pretend that's what they are. No, I'm breaking boxes. You can just wait a minute.
He set up the 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦. and
Oh,
let
there
it
was
all
one
out.
box.
He would bluff if he had to. Zenobia came out, flanked by a very daunting platoon of ravens. You won't actually use that, she said in that annoying, I know everything because I'm a cat and you know nothing because you're just a fox voice she had. Or I know the odds. Good. Because there's a real chance you could destroy the universe. No, not the first time I use it. The odds are too low. What? No? Yeah, sure. The first time, the odds are practically nothing. They only go up if I use it a bunch more times. No, but that's not how odds work. Didn't you pay attention in class? Now surrender, or I'll use it.
I don't think he
Just
pays a
once,
lot of
he said.
attention.
Don't.
He felt sure the odds were with him. He had to go with his gut. That's what heroes do. Fire, he said. Please? The 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦
Please.
fired. With a tremendous whoosh, the Emperor's flagship went up in flames. It was awesome.
Awesome.
And then he noticed.
There was a hole in the air.
Uh-oh.
A blackness, like a tear in a parchment. Wind was blowing into it, widening it. It grew larger, and even larger.
A black hole.
Crates fell upwards into it, and the world itself seemed bent, like the reflection on a curved mirror, as it
Uh-oh.
poured into the ravenous hole. Ah, 1 in 128. What are the odds?
Never tell me
Thought
the
Fernando,
odds.
And then everything fell into the hole and was gone.
Uh-huh.
But he'd learned another true thing.
Did
The
he?
core was powerful, but dangerous if used improperly.
Now, that right there. That ending right there was the first ending I got when I first played this game. That is the first ending I ever got. And it's like, oh, okay. I destroyed everything. A hero who is willing to risk space, time, the universe, and everything if the odds are in his favor. Doesn't the universe contain space, time, and everything? Like, I feel like we're overstating this. Tier 4 skills unlocked. Cool. So we got 𝗥𝗨𝗟𝗘𝗦's hammer, whatever that means. Don't think twice. For a fistful of ducats. And the Sky Rover's Guide to the Galaxy, where I destroy literally everything. There is definitely not enough time to start one, and I prefer to have each, like I don't want to split up a path, because that would be a little confusing, especially watching it later. I'm not sure what I'm going to do Thursday, because I don't plan. This is the second stream of this, and the first one was a while ago. I don't plan to play this game back to back, because it's a little more contained. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing Thursday. Like, I could do something like Crossworlds or Sonic Rumble, but I'm not sure. I have plenty of other games I could start. I still have Rift Apart left of the Ratchet and Clank games. I have Star Fox Assault like I mentioned earlier. And plenty more. Oh, I should compile a list. Maybe do a poll. See which ones are more people have more interest in. I have like a few uh indie games. Like this is an indie game, but a few smaller games that I could play. It's just, you don't tend to not grow. You don't tend to gain as much of a crowd with smaller games that no one's really heard of. I don't really see anyone talking about this game. Like I only see stuff if I purposefully search for it. I don't remember this coming up in any conversation anywhere. I've also added some new redeems and changed a few up because I got this new thing. I'm definitely gonna have to figure out this new program because like my model looks the correct width in it, but for some reason beamed to OBS it's thinner. I don't get that. I should probably take a screenshot of it there so I can properly ask what's up with this. But yeah, so redeems, new redeems. Throw stuff at me, drop stuff. Like that. Hmm. I wonder if it's because I made this smaller. I don't know. Let's put this on over here. Then take this screenshot. There we go. I did just get it today, so it took me a while to get some stuff set up. Then it wanted to, I don't really have much more to talk about, I guess. Like I said, not sure what I'm streaming Thursday. I did just do a art stream last Thursday, so I'm not due for one this Thursday. I'm gonna try to go back to the every other Thursday as art stream, but we shall see. But yes, thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time. Cinder out.